Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be trying to do a 2-tower challenge. Just picked a random one that looked intriguing. We got a dart monkey and a wizard here. We're going to just kind of see what happens here and just see if I can beat this 2-tower challenge. It's a chimps game, so yeah, looks like we got to start with a wizard here. I'll chuck you right in the corner. That should work for a start. This map is very simple. I forget the name of this map. You can pretty much start with almost any tower here and be perfectly fine. So also, I do want to apologize. If you guys watched any of my previous videos, my audio for the game was complete garbage. Also, I don't know how well my audio is currently because I did some different settings and whatever, and I tested. Everything seemed pretty alright. But originally, I had my speakers on at all times whenever I film. So any audio that you guys hear comes through my speakers and actually goes through my mic. Also, we might die here, so let's just get a top path for now. The speakers were playing volume into my mic, and my monitor was completely quiet. Like, OBS wasn't tracking my monitor at all. So, all the audio was being played through my speakers that are getting picked up by my mic. So, the audio for the game was absolutely terrible. But I fixed that now, so sorry for the small rant right at the beginning here. If you haven't seen my videos yet, just so you know, anything before this video, my audio is complete garbage for the game. So getting that out of the way, let's continue and focus on our two tower challenge here on chimps. Let's see. So I have everything unlocked here except for the Paragon, but the Paragon you can't really buy. So I think long term we might want to go for an Archmage, possibly, maybe a Prince of Darkness as well. For the Dartling wise, we're going to definitely probably, I don't know if we can afford a Mad, but we can definitely go for at least this guy down here, maybe. Something fun, but we gotta take a think about our camo detection, which can only happen here. But I think we're gonna need to get a shimmer soon. I'm trying to think. Good lead popping power would be the Dragon's Breath, so I'm probably just gonna go for like all three different paths of the Monkey Apprentice or the Wizard Monkey in this little small section, maybe. So real quick, I'm gonna butt in here real quick, editing style here, and for some reason, this first game, whenever I thought of 2-tower challenge, I thought I was only able to use 2 different types of monkeys, and I can use as many of them as I want. Like, I can place down 5 dartling guns, 5 wizard monkeys, and the like. Not realizing I can only put down 2 in this first game. So for the rest of this first game, I'm going to have that mindset, just so you know. This first guy is going to be an Arcane Mastery, and then we'll also go for the bottom path so we can make sure we get camo popping power as well. This is looking a little scary. We got a yellow balloon coming through, and that's not going to work. And I didn't click the options in time, so we're just going to retry last round and see if we just get a little bit better luck. Maybe I'll put you on strong. So we did go for the intense magic real quick right before we get the arcane mastery, just because it cleared us up for round 14. We are still looking kind of sketch. I really want to get this up, and I don't think we're going to. We are like just one balloon away from getting this stupid arcane mastery to make our lives a lot easier here in the early game. So again, we're just, that one balloon's just leaking through, and that's it. I guess we're just not going to mess around. We're just going to go for one of these, put this guy in the front, and then we'll save up an extra 1,000 for this guy and worry about leads in a second. Looks like we got our arcane mastery here, so that's good. That'll help out a lot. This dartling monkey actually is doing a lot better than I thought he would. Dartling monkeys are like really good in the game. That's right. Always have been, always will. Okay, so we got our camo popping power up. Now we need to worry about leads. So I think our best lead popping power is going to be this middle path. This wall of fire will do for now, but we definitely are going to get a dragon's breath up. And maybe something down here as well for the later run. Or the dartling gun, but I'm just going to leave the dartling gun how it is now. And worry about my mage guys, my wizards and stuff. But we also need to keep in mind that purple balloons are going to suck. See, here they are. So again, everything's for now. I'm not too disturbed by it. Also, I should have mentioned, oh, I didn't even, dude, I wasn't even paying attention. It's a 2-tower challenge, not like just 2 monkeys you're able to get an infinite amount of. So that's a fail. That's massive. That's bad. Okay, you can't pop leads, can you? Okay, so for leads it's only this pop. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart this. This was a mess. For some reason I had the wrong perception of this challenge. Let's rethink our strategy here. So we're just gonna get our monkey here. We're gonna put him here just because with extended range he will probably be able to maybe hit something over here a little bit more efficiently. I don't know. So what does that mean? 2-tower challenge actually means only 2 towers, which I knew, but I didn't put it together. I think Archmage is still going to be our best bet here. And then probably a Wall of Fire, or no, maybe I can get this middle path for our leads. I think we're going to need Hydro Rocket Pods. I think that's what we're going to do. The only problem is on round 20, what is it, 28, our first lead popping power tower has to be this Hydro Rocket Pod. So, I think I'm going to save up for a Dartling Gun before I get any sort of upgrades for my Wizard Monkey. For that specific reason, to where I need to afford Hydro Rocket Pods on round 28, ideally. I think that's the plan. Then I can get a Rocket Storm. Rocket Storm's pretty good. And then Archmage is pretty solid as well. I don't know, maybe Prince of Darkness, I don't know. But I know it's not going to be the middle path for the monkey. This guy, Wizard Monkey. I could just get 2 Wizard Monkeys, but I don't think that's what this challenge really wants, so I wasn't paying attention. So we need to get this guy up a little bit. And I still don't think we're going to need a middle path, so I'm going to go 1-1 here. And I'm really just trying to save up for this Dartling Monkey at this rate. Okay, with some weird micro, I managed to get through round 8. This is looking a little challenging for this individual, but I don't think we can pop a green balloon completely on our own yet. I need to keep putting money into this guy, which is the issue. Now this is another green balloon that's going to get through. Alright, I'm just going to play around with this until I get through this round. Alright, we got through round 9. That took way too many tries, but I don't know if it's even going to matter, but round 10 is pretty simple. It's just only blue balloons. Really got to get this guy up soon, because this guy is crucial for these early rounds. Plus, I'm thinking round like a 100, for example, we're absolutely going to need a mad. And I don't know if that's too steep of a price to pay for it, but we're gonna kind of need it. So if we get through this round, which I don't know if that's gonna happen, but if we get through this round, we're gonna be able to get our Dartling Monkey. All right, cool. We're gonna get our Dartling Monkey up. Huge. So put this guy here. We're gonna lock this guy just down this path. And now we need to start thinking about camos and leads. Leads. We need this guy. This is all we're gonna buy. This middle path until we get here, so we can get there before round 28. We're on round 12. My entire lead popping power this entire game is gonna be my Dartling Gun. Based on the cross path, I'm going to need to get advanced targeting for the mad in the future anyways. So that means camo popping power is going to be good for the entire game. Camo leads as well, of course. So cross path wise, I'm not too sure if it's best to use a powerful darts or a laser shock. I'm not good enough at the game to know which one's better long term, considering I only played one Chimps game ever. And it was my first video on this channel. If you guys want to go check it out, go for it. Audio's crap. It still is. We got, what is that, 9 rounds to get $5,000. If I can't get that, is there any way I could get some other lead popping power? Does this laser shock pop leads? I doubt it, but I don't think that's the path I want to go for long term anyways. Yeah, if we have 4 rounds left and we somehow have to save up nearly $3,000, a little bit more, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. So what is that going to mean for us? We need lead popping power for this guy. Yeah, there's just no way. So does powerful darts pop leads? Can pop frozen balloons. I'm going to try laser shock because this might pop leads. Doesn't say it doesn't. This can only pop frozen balloons. So I'm just going to go straight for it just because the only issue now is that my purple popping power is garbage. So I don't know. I guess that's just my sacrifice. We'll go for you. Arcane Mastery as well, since this is going to be the path we're going to take anyways. This would be alright. I don't really need Shimmer, and then these are alright, but I don't know how good they are for, like, I don't know. I like the top path. That's what we're going to try. This guy cannot pop lead, so we suck, and we failed. So, what pops lead in this situation? I guess instead of an intense magic, we are going to have to go for this middle path. So that's what I got to do. Okay, we're going to put this guy in the bottom left, and I'll see you guys on round, I don't know, whatever round's interesting, I'm not too sure. So this is what we're going with. We're going with this Wizard Monkey with Wall of Fire for all of our lead popping powers, so for now, until we get to like DDTs and way later. And we're going to go for this top path, so we can get to this Archmage, because we're going to need stuff that pops the ceramics and stuff. While this guy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it, but I'm going to go for this middle path and see if that's even possible. I don't know, but that's our plan. I'm going to go to this bottom path as well and get the powerful darts over the laser shock. And I guess that will be our answer. So top path it is. And if it's not the answer, then I'm going to go for this middle path and go for this fiery route with the wizard rather than this upper path. But we do have our Wall of Fire for our leads for now. Again, until we get Hydro Rocket Pods. So we're going to try saving up for this Hydro Rocket Pods. Maybe in time for the Moab, potentially. I think we'll be able to get it before the Moab, and then we can always aim this guy whenever we need to as well. Again, this guy cannot see any camo popping power. So that's why I'm a little worried whenever I get this MAD, because I know the MAD is absolutely awful against balloons, and since this guy is not in any sort of camo path because we needed to lead early game, unless we went the bottom path, maybe we could do something different with the Wizard Monkey if this doesn't work. Or maybe the plan is just not to get the MAD at all and just stick with this 4th tier and have our Archmage just carry us, but I don't know how good the Archmage is against higher tier balloon levels later in the game. Also, something to mention, we do have some regen camos that gave us a little bit of a scare right there, but we got Hydro Rocket Pods now. We're gonna go with the bottom path just because I like the powerful darts. I think it makes more sense. Let's just get it now. And yeah, this guy's gonna be our main source of popping power until we get this guy up to Arcane Spike and beyond. So here's our first Moab. We gotta control this guy a little bit better. So here's our current issue, is that our Moab popping power is complete garbage, but can only get better from here. And that was alright, not too shabby. We're getting kind of close to our Arcane Spike. We still have about 3,000 left, but these rounds are starting to get a little bit more beefy, and we're starting to get a little bit more money. I think it's smarter to go for this Arcane Spike rather than the Rocket Storm for now, since we don't have another Moab come out until around 50. So, and plus this guy does a lot of damage against Moabs because look, it's literally in the thumbnail. Arcane Spike is active. Now we just gotta save up for the Archmage. That's pretty much all our game plan is. And if we run into any issues, then we'll buy this Rocket Storm and use the ability if we get into a trouble situation on a round or something. Again, camos, I'm still a little bit worried about these guys, but it's gonna be our main issue, I believe, going throughout. But then DDTs are also only gonna be popped by this guy. So it kind of sucks, I don't really know. But I just really needed that early game lead popping power. That's the only reason why I went this Wall of Fire route. Maybe in hindsight, I should have gone the bottom path. Just in full, like, down here. Maybe that would be my next plan again if this fails. We're getting our first BFB here. We cannot quite afford this guy quite yet. But BFB-wise, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we're plenty good. We're plenty good. Alright, that's good. Good to know. We're going to be able to get this guy up in a round or two. Again, we're still dealing with some camo issues, which I'll keep reiterating. I think that's what's going to kill us. Maybe we can get this Archmage before round 63. Potentially. And not quite. We'll see how... I don't know. I don't know how ceramics are with this guy. Looks pretty good, actually. Doesn't look too bad. We are getting some, but we're going to be able to get this guy up barely in time, maybe? I'm really spamming the mouse button, and there we go. Okay, so we got our Archmage officially up. I need to, not that. Is that twice? Here we go. Alright, we got our Archmage up, so that's huge. Now we just need to get this Rocket Storm up and maybe save it for a MAD. This guy will absolutely eliminate Moabs, though, for now. 2 BFBs here. Took them down pretty much immediately as soon as this guy got in range. We're gonna get our Rocket Storm up now, so literally the only thing we can buy now is a MAD if we have enough money, which is looking grimmer and grimmer as the rounds go on. You do have like a weird shimmer ability. I did notice that. I wonder if that's actually shimmer or not, which wouldn't make sense, but I don't really know. What does this Archmage even do? We do have Rocket Storm for any issues with camos in the future anyways, so I guess the best time to use Rocket Storm is going to be for like DDT rounds, around 90, 95, 99. Yeah, see, like you're doing this weird purple shimmer circle thing, so my guess is that you can see camos, because then I'm not really too worried. As worried as I was. If you can see camos, though, then why would I ever go this route if I'm going for an Archmage? Just for the intense magic? I don't know. Or maybe that's something else I don't even know what it is. Very possible. Again, I'm very new to this game. Again, if you guys don't know, I've only played this game for maybe, what is it, like 30 hours, 35 hours now, total playtime. So, as you can see, I don't even have all the upgrades unlocked yet for my Dartling Monkey. So, I'm very new. So, if you guys like seeing some noob content on this game, even though it's 6 or 7 years old, feel free to stick around, subscribe, and like, and watch me proceed to get a little bit better at this game. Yeah, that has to be a shimmer for sure, because these are camos. So, that's very odd. I'm not going to complain now. Okay, I do know round 75 is a little bit of a hassle, especially because around the 60s and early 70s are all pretty easy. But I know this is like the first round that stuff starts getting difficult pretty fast. So I'm going to manually control this this Dartling Monkey. So far, not too bad. Again, this guy is saving us because this guy does a lot of damage to Moabs and BFB type balloons, all the blimps. Round 76 should go down real simply. And now we're just kind of waiting around seeing if we're just going to win, which we're not, but we do have the Rocket Storm, and we do have the potential of getting a mad on round like 100 or something. Yeah, see, right there, he does have the ability to see camos, because if he wasn't able to see camos, we were dead there. We got our first ZOMG here. I think we'll be able to take this down pretty simply. Not too bad. Still not ideal. That's not the best situation for us. Round 81. This looks pretty scary. We're also officially in what I believe is called free play mode, because on round 80 and above, or above round 80, the balloons only get stronger and stronger from here, so I don't know what that's going to mean for us. So far the 80s are going by pretty smoothly. Nothing too crazy between rounds 81 and 85 right here, but we got 2 ZOMGs. We struggled with the first one, and they're really going to get tougher, so let's see how we can handle 2. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I feel a little bit better about that compared to the first ZOMG. Looks like we might actually be able to get this guy, which I wasn't actually expecting to be able to get. This does look a little scary, that's for sure, but I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we will be. Alright, cool. So, we only have about $3,000 left until we're able to get this mad. I think we'll be able to get it. Should be able to get it, no problem. We just have to take down these 2 ZOMGs, and I believe we're there after that. And looks like we're going to be able to get the mad, which is not what I expected, so these are my 2 towers. Luckily, we got pretty much one of the best bad popping powers in the game from what I remember. Now we got to deal with these guys, which, okay, they're immediate. They're not even an issue. We're struggling a little bit here with the super ceramics, I believe. Like I said, I do think the camo, not the camo anymore, but the ceramics are definitely going to be the issue, because this guy, when I say this guy, I mean the mad, is garbage against ceramics. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, DDTs are not even kind of an issue. Around 94, looking a little bit scary. Again, I still have not used my Rocket Storm ability yet, so if there is like a serious issue, which this might be, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to use it for safety. Maybe this will clear up some of the ceramics. Looks like it does, so that's good. Not pretty, though. 95 should go by pretty easily without any issues. Little issues with the ceramics inside, though. That's for sure. Alright, we're going to use our ability. Round 96 is a very difficult round, so hopefully I'll be able to get this ability up, and hopefully that doesn't cost me anything too significant in the long run. Okay, we're going to use our ability as soon as we're able to get it. And what I'm going to do is actually point my guy away from these guys, because I want my ability to come back. Alright, we can point it towards it now. This is a little scary. I will use my ability, which is a little scary again, but you know what? We're going to point it away again, because this round should be pretty simple. Let's try to wait for round 98 before using an ability. Okay, that's not good. Okay, let's just get these guys open and popped real early. Man, round 97, not a round that I expected to struggle with, but again, it's nothing with the Moabs. It's all on the ceramics inside, like these, I don't even know what you consider them, super ceramic buff boys, I don't know. We will do this, but we'll use our ability and then point it away so we can save it up a little bit for round 98. I guess that's our plan. I don't know. Okay, this is looking really bad. So again, I guess I'm going to point it away for now, which I don't know if that's even kind of smart, but these reinforced BFBs are a nightmare because of the ceramics inside. Okay, there's no way this is going to work. I think this is a floppy attempt. Wow, there's no way I'm getting this done. There's absolutely no way. So what would be the better situation? Getting this bottom path guy? Maybe this guy? I don't know. Prince of Darkness with this guy? Could be okay. Let's try a few more times, but I don't think we're going to be beating this. There's not even like any sort of chance, unless I move you to strong for some reason, but that's not really going to work, ever. Yeah, there's no way this is going to win. Alright, so this is where we currently are. We're on round 72 here, and we got our Prince of Darkness up with Wall of Fire for the early game lead popping power that I always have been struggling with throughout this game. Then we got our same little Rocket Storm Powerful Darts Dartling gun back here. I think this might work better. We're just going to kind of see, and I'll let you guys know if I have any real issues on any rounds coming up. So one thing I do want to point out right now is that we are definitely struggling popping the BFBs and also the ZOMG on round 80. It was really close on round 80. Like, I'm telling you, it was like on this final stretch right here, like some ceramics were coming through, but I will say that the Prince of Darkness, the pod, definitely does a lot better damage against the ceramics, and we're about to afford our mad right now, so this is going to be a huge turning point right now. There we go. Now our BFB popping power, ZOMG popping power, our bad popping power just went through the roof. So I think this might be our answer right here. Now we can't spend any more money on literally anything else. So this got to take us through round 100, and I think we have a good chance of doing so. Again, I think DDTs are going to go down immediately. I don't think they're going to be a threat at all. No, they're not going to be. Round 96, this is a pretty intense level. I remember this being a real struggle last time, going through it with the Archmage rather than the pod. And it looks like the pod's completely cleaning up basically all of these ceramics, so that's huge. Let's see how we do on round 97, because this was actually the first round that I died on last game. Mainly from the ceramics, and it looks like this is no issues. Alright, amazing. So round 98 though. This guy's annoying. This guy is real annoying. Definitely the one of the hardest rounds in the game, I would definitely say. But it looks like we're doing alright. We're not doing perfect. Like, look, they're getting through a little bit now, but I will use my ability, and it's not quite enough. Wow, that really shut off real fast. Okay, so let's think. This guy's graveyard's full, completely full. So I'm thinking like maybe it needs more time for it to grow, or maybe I need to use my ability sooner. I don't really know. I'm just gonna use my ability like immediately, just because I don't know why. I can get back twice maybe. But the pod's starting to struggle here. It's not really up and running yet. I will use my ability now, and the super ceramics are still getting through. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna point my mat over here for a little bit and let this guy get his stuff up. Okay, now it's fully up. Now let's start attacking, and we're gonna save our ability until... Alright, let's point away. Let's point away right now. Let the guys get better. Now we can use our abilities. And a little pink balloon just snuck through, so I don't know. The pod is not immediately good. You need to wait for it to build up all its stuff on the screen, and then you can start getting the full use out of him. Dude, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I can do about round 98 and all its ceramics. Put you down here. Maybe I just got to keep clicking on you. Maybe that'll work somehow. Alright, let's use our one ability. This is starting to get backed up. Let's put this guy up here. That was better. I don't know if that's going to be the answer, though. Alright, if you're down here, got a lot of ceramics coming through. There's no way we're going to beat that. We still have $49,000. What could we even spend with this anyways, like in a regular game? That's a lot of money still. Alright, we're going to put you right up in the front, and we're going to use this ability basically immediately. Then we can move this guy back, and maybe start pulling away a little bit, letting the guy rejuvenate a bit. Okay, that looks alright. Now we're going to go and use our ability, and something somehow snuck through. I think we might need to put this guy maybe more like here. Get this started. Let's fire this guy right away so we can get the initial ceramics out of the way. Point this guy away so this guy can build some stuff up. And it seems like it's doing alright. I will back it up to like here. That might be a smart play. We have our ability back now. Let's go and use it. This is looking alright, but again, there's still just a few too many ceramics. Alright, this is Cornucopia coming to you post-production. I decided to play this game without any mics just to see if I can beat this challenge actually going the middle route. This is also a new day. Everything that I've uploaded before today was yesterday. I don't know if that makes sense, but regardless, this is our setup right now. We're on round 93. We have this... Oh, I just died there. We have this fiery flame guy in the middle, fully maxed out. We went with the camo upgrade route just because camo is absolutely necessary. For our dartling gun, we put him in the same place that we've been putting him in, and we're going to try and get him up to a mad shortly. You'll see actually on round 95 I'll end up affording the mad, and I won't even realize I have enough money here on round 94 to actually buy the mad. You can see a mad's about $64,000 in chimps mode. You can see I have it right around now, and I'm not buying it. But I do realize at the beginning of round 95 that I have enough money to buy the mad, and then now I have both of my 5th tiers up and ready. I'm not going to spoil the ending here, but I will say that I had a lot of struggles going and getting these guys. There's my mad purchase right there. I had a lot of issues getting this guy up to max level, like throughout the not 60s but like the 50s were like very difficult, but I just decided not really to show that because you guys seen enough gameplay of earlier rounds of chimps. This is really the rounds that matter in the high 90s, 98, 99, 95 is also tricky. All of these 90s are hard. So right now you can see that they're doing pretty well, and I already have these abilities down here, these two little guys, one for the flame guy and one for the mad. So I have some abilities that I can use that I'm not currently using too many of them. I had to use one of them, I believe, on round 93 to take down some of the DDTs because I didn't have my mad up and ready yet. So here's round 97, goes down immediately, like it didn't even phase me. But round 98, this is the round that has hurt me the most, mainly because of the ceramics inside. So let's see how we do here and see if we need to use any abilities. Just kidding, I already know how this goes. But you can see that I need to use one of my abilities, one of the flame guy, but immediately that guy is super good against everything. So absolutely annihilated around 98. 99 went down in a breeze, I couldn't even talk about it. But yeah, super simple. Now we're here with the mad. I decided to use my bad balloon. Decided to use my mad ability early there to get some damage and then use my ability to wrap it up. So there we go. You can see how excited I am with all my mouse movements and whatnot. Just wanted to show you this just to show you that I can actually beat it. It took me a few extra tries as well offline that you haven't seen for me to beat it, but this was the end up route. I decided to go with the fire wizard, what was that called? Wizard Lord something with the canvas detection, and then the mad with the powerful darts. So I ended up actually doing it after a few unsuccessful attempts, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care.